Hey everybody, today I want to talk about Dragon Ball Evolution. This film has a lot of fans that, hate it, rightfully so. And I wouldn't say that it's, a good adaptation, but I think it's a decent film for entertainment purposes. If you're just looking for, if I was not a Dragon Ball Z fan and I was just going into this film, just, looking at it from a spectator's view, I would think it was a martial arts film or some type of Tai Chi film at a high level. Kind of reminds me of films like Twin Warriors or Man of Tai Chi. But as a Dragon Ball Z fan, I can see why people hate it. And, I'm the type of person who has, an open mind about things. And, I judge it based upon a certain perspective. Like, as a Dragon Ball Z movie, it fails, but as a Dragon Ball movie, it I think it does it justice. It captured the fun traits that Dragon Ball has, the adventures, because when it's all said and done, the goal is to find Dragon Balls. Dragon Ball Z took it to another level, where it became less about an action adventure. It just a Royal Rumble, if you will, or just and I loved every bit of it. But I think Dragon Ball was more catered to the like action, the journey, if you want to say, of finding the Dragon Balls. Goku, and it's kind of hard to adapt, because the rules surrounding that universe is hard to translate into a 2-hour film, I believe. You have talking animals, you have dragons, um, you have the Nimbus cloud. It's just a lot of things that we fans love in anime, but when you turn it into a film, how you want to explain it to the general audience. Not saying that you need to water it down, but it's not easy to do. One of the best adaptations I think I've seen of an anime has to be between Ghost in the Shell and Rurouni Kenshin. I really like Ghost in the Shell, but Dragon Ball Evolution was a decent film. I can recall one scene in Dragon Ball Evolution where Piccolo was in his spaceship or his alien craft or whatever, and he was searching for the Dragon Balls, and he shot this energy blast out of his hand, and caused this all these water bubbles to go up, and and it did it in a slow motion type fashion. And that exact same scene was duplicated in Man of Steel when General Zod was using the World Engine, and you will hardly notice it, but that lets me know Zack Snyder was even paying attention. One of the actresses in that film was in one of his best movies to me, which was Sucker Punch, the Asian lady. So yeah, man, just wanted to touch on that. I might touch on this again, but Dragon Ball Evolution is a decent film. I'm gonna go more into detail in my next video, but I just think it shouldn't be so quickly dismissed as one of the worst films. I mean, they are worse. Adaptations. Super Mario Brothers being one. King of Fighters being another. Tekken. I mean, there's a lot of different adaptations I feel that needs to be, that's a lot worse. So that's all I need to say.